Liz, I am really excited because Harriet Leibowitz, who was our last guest, was speaking about you, and it was really fun for me to do that with her because I've known her for a long time, but I've really known about you for all these years, but I've never really had the chance to meet you. So thank you for coming
Thank
here.
you. It's good to be here.
So, you're kind of a legend here in Atlanta. So tell me, you're from Miami, but what got you into PR and how did that all come about?
I've always done PR. I majored in it in college.
Mm,
I fell in love with it in my first job and always loved what I did and not so much where I worked. So I hung a shingle and was lucky, great timing, right? It was around the time of the Olympics. So there was a lot of really cool stuff going on.
right. That was kind of the birth of
Yeah.
Atlanta as we know it today, it seems like. I wasn't here quite then. I moved here in 2001, but I hear that it was a big shift.
Yeah, it was. It was,
Mm-hmm.
not obviously not an overnight change, but a lot of really exciting things were happening.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a great time to start a PR business.
And did you move here because of your husband and then decided to start the business or no?
No, I had done a PR internship here when I was in college
Mm-hmm.
and loved the city. It was, a young and fun city. And
More than Miami?
well, Miami was different then, and I love Miami.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather, I mean, he came over on a boat from what is now Ukraine, what was the Tsar's Russia. And, it was a very famous architect on Miami Beach, and we were very close. And as much as I loved that, I really wanted to spread my own wings and go to a new
Right.
city where I didn't know
Mhm.
anyone.
And you said he did the Fontainebleau?
The Fontainebleau, the Eden Rock, where you had said you went to Bal Harbour, there used to be a famous hotel called the Americana, which is now the St. Regis. They tore it down.
So he did Eden Rock in St. Bart's?
No, the Eden Rock on Miami Beach.
Oh,
So
okay.
a lot of hotels on Miami Beach, hotels all over the world.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So was he specifically doing hotels? Was that kind of his niche?
He started as a store designer. So the way that you see stores merchandised and marketed and displayed today, he was pretty pioneering.
Mm.
He had been a theater major in high school or in college, and he got tired of waiting in the wings and pursued set design and took architecture classes, and so a career was born.
Wow.
But what he took from all that theater background was the use of lighting and staging, and he applied all that to retail design and had a successful, critically acclaimed career. And one of his clients did a big press conference on Miami Beach and said he was going to build the biggest hotel anyone had ever seen. And they said, "Who's the architect?" And he just blurted out the first name
Which is?
that he heard,
What is
Morris Lapidus. So
Oh, okay.
a career in hotel architecture was born.
Oh,
So
wow.
he was able to use a lot of those theater tricks as well to draw people into lobbies and creating a stage for, at the time it was, the early to mid 50s, this stage for the people, this young post-war baby boom, really.
Right, yeah.
Right? So he created staircases to nowhere. So there was a coat check, and there still is it's still in the Fontainebleau where you take the elevator up, you check your coat, and then there's a winding staircase that goes into the lobby. So everyone made an entrance, and now you're going to go to the hotel and you're going to be like, I know what that is. So
yes, I've been there once. I've never stayed there, but I've been in there, and I know Lisa sells her jewelry there.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there'll be like a few steps up and a landing and a few steps down. That maybe seems random, but in fact, again, it was so that everyone can make an entrance.
Love
so a
it.
lot of those tricks, he and I were very close.
Mhm.
A lot of that, how to, make people feel like $1 million really was instilled in me at a young age from him. And
So like that sensibility is in you, which you brought to PR.
Yeah, it informed a lot of, what I try to do in PR.
So tell me about some of your bigger clients. I went onto your website and I saw a lot of your clients, but I didn't know if they were all still current or some were past. But tell me about some of the clients, or I don't know if that's if you can.
So we absolutely we started doing a lot of big launches, right? That's kind of what we're known for: big parties, big launches. We opened Etro, I mean, all of
I
our
think I
local-
went to that opening
The
party.
Benefit of the Symphony. It was a
Mm-hmm.
lovely party. We've opened Tootsie's. We've opened a couple of restaurants that aren't here anymore. We opened the Restoration Hardware across the street.
Oh,
which
that was, yeah, that, I went to that
amazing.
party.
That was a
That
great
was
party.
great. Yeah.
And that came out of, the recession. It was
Mhm.
the first big party that we did coming back,
Mm-hmm.
which was a blast.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of those big, huge retail launches, restaurant openings, hotel openings, a lot in entertainment. And then when the pandemic hit, I just had, I was remarried, had 3 amazing stepkids, and, if we were going to die tomorrow, I would be happy never opening another hotel. You know what I mean?
Right.